morning, everyone. It's Ron from PBC. I wanted to take this opportunity to thank you for joining us in our PBC garden for our live Facebook feed last Wednesday. I hope you found it inspiring and helpful, and perhaps you got out this weekend to plant a little bit on your own. As spring begins to bloom all around us, it's pretty neat. If we just pay attention, nature will give us certain signs as to when to plant our spring garden. So this term is called phenology, and a simple definition of phenology is the relationship that climate has to plants and animals that live in that particular climate. So there's different signs that we could look for from Mother Earth to help us plant our spring vegetable garden. And I'd like to take you on a little tour around my home, and I could show you some of these little secret tips and tricks from Mother Earth. First up is when crocuses begin to bloom. Crocuses are those awesome, delicate, purple, beautiful little flowers that are the first to bloom in the spring, and people get super excited, and everyone's taking pictures on their phone and sending it to one another saying, "Spring is coming around the corner." Those are crocuses, and when you see those begin to bloom around, you can begin to plant Swiss chard, kale, lettuce, peas, and spinach inside your garden. Next up on our phenology list is the lovely dandelion. I know it can be the bane of existence for some lawn enthusiasts and homeowners. However, the dandelion plays an important role in early spring. Not only is it letting us know that it's time to plant potatoes, which is a staple of a lot of gardens, but also dandelions are an important food source when honeybees emerge from their hive. This is one of the first flowers that they feed on. So if you want to help out the honeybees and you don't really mind your neighbor looking at your dandelions, I'd suggest keeping them around for a while. All right, y'all, next up on our list is the wonderful daffodil. This one's got a super cool variety of white petals and a nice sunburst orange right there in the middle. When you start to see daffodils blooming in your yard or around your community and neighborhood, Mother Earth is giving you a signal that perhaps you want to start planting carrots, beets, radishes, broccoli, and cabbage. Remember, y'all, radishes are super easy to start from seed right in the ground, and it's only about a month, 35 days maybe, from seed to fruit. All right, everyone, the last one I have on our list for phenology is the forsythia. When the lovely forsythia starts to bloom in all its glorious yellow here, it is time to plant onions. Forsythia is one of the brightest things that blooms all over in spring. It's unmistakable. It's the big yellow bright bush. And again, when forsythias bloom, it is time to plant your onions. All right, everyone, thanks for joining me on a little lesson of phenology. Our little exit ticket or takeaway, I'm going to show you around my home garden. Like I just walked you around my yard. This is my personal garden at home. Some recaps. Phenology is the relationship that climate has to plants and animals in that particular climate. Remember, these are just a set of guidelines. Weather is unpredictable, as we know. So use it as a general rule of thumb. So again, when crocuses bloom, I planted my chard, kale, lettuce, and peas. Also in these beds are broccoli and some cabbages, and that was indicative of daffodils blooming. And then forsythias, I planted onions, and dandelions, I planted some potatoes. So thank you all for joining me today. I hope it was fun and inspiring. Remember, small steps can change the world. Just start really tiny. Any plot of land that you have, or even a couple vegetables in pots, can really make a difference. Thanks, everyone. Look forward to hearing from you.